Hello, my name is Kacie Smith, and I'm a 2021 graduate of the Textile Design program at Thomas Jefferson University. This is my presentation for my capstone collection. At the beginning of the semester, I had a hard time deciding what to take inspiration from for my collection. I knew I wanted to use nature imagery, but I couldn't word why that was important to me. After a few weeks of ideation and trying to gather my thoughts, I realized that nature is really the only thing that has kept me inspired throughout the pandemic. The feeling of the sun coming through the window while I'm working, taking breaks to go for hikes with my roommates, and even feeling the wind while driving to class are all little moments where nature has kept me motivated to keep working and has given me hope that the coming months might be a little bit easier. This realization inspired me to create a lifestyle collection based on wellness and the idea of appreciating the energy nature brings me. These first slides show some of my sketchbook work from the beginning of my ideation process. For my motifs, I focused on nature and human imagery. I also drew some layouts for my hand-woven fabrics to give myself a sense of direction before I started to weave them. I've also included a scan of the yarns I used to create my collection. Here are a few trials of one of my Jacquard fabrics. I was playing with different weave structures and yarn placements. These are a few more of my Jacquard trials. Here I was trying different motifs, weave structures, and pattern types to see what fit best for my collection. And then here are a few of the hand-woven trials I made as I was figuring out my color palette and playing with weave structures. This is my final collection altogether. It consists of 8 Jacquard woven fabrics and 17 hand-wovens. I really wanted to showcase my graphic art style in this collection. One way I did this was by applying my line drawings to my Jacquard fabrics, which really allowed me to draw with the yarns and weave structures. I designed my handwovens to be more focused on color and texture overall. However, I was able to tie in the graphic quality I wanted by creating shapes within the fabrics and using a high contrasting warp. The customer I see for this collection is an artist living in a mountain cabin. They have a bold sense of style and are drawn to this collection because it will let them bring nature inside or even wear it on their clothes. My first fabric is a Jacquard woven fabric inspired by the sun. It is made using a tri-pick construction and 4 ends of yarn. Here is a group of my hand-woven fabrics made using a Dobby loom. These are inspired by the colors of the sky and the sun. My next fabric is a Jacquard woven fabric that is also inspired by the sun. It is made using a double cloth construction and 2 ends of yarn. My next fabric is a Jacquard woven fabric inspired by cloudy days. It is made using a double cloth construction and 2 ends of yarn. Here is another group of hand-woven fabrics made using a Dobby loom. As can be seen here, I really enjoy the textures brought by the fringe on most of these fabrics. My next fabric is a Jacquard woven fabric inspired by the trees. It is made using a double cloth construction and 2 ends of yarn. My next fabric is a Jacquard woven fabric inspired by flowers and the sunset. It is made using a tri-pick construction and 3 ends of yarn. Here is another group of hand-woven fabrics made using a Dobby loom. These are a few examples of my more graphic handwovens. My next fabric is a Jacquard woven fabric inspired by calm skies. It is made using a tri-pick construction and 3 ends of yarn. My next fabric is a Jacquard woven fabric inspired by grass and the wind. It is made using a double cloth construction and 2 ends of yarn. Here is my last group of hand-woven fabrics made using a Dobby loom. Again, some of my more graphic handwovens can be seen here. My last fabric for my collection is a Jacquard woven fabric inspired by fields of flowers. It is made using a tri-pick construction and 3 ends of yarn. Lastly, here are some mappings of my fabrics on clothes and in some interior settings. I chose clothing that was nicely structured but casual. The rooms I chose are big and open with exposed wood and great lighting to complement the energy of my collection. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.